Hey guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and in this video we're going to talk about my build and what options I chose, color and transmission choice for the 2019 M2 competition. Remember, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Share this video with your friends and give this video a thumbs up. And at the end of the video I'm going to tell you what comment to leave below. Okay, so if you follow the channel, you know that I have a 2016 M2. It's an early build, so I've had my car about 2.5 years now, or a little over 2 years. And I went with 6-speed manual, Long Beach Blue, and I took the executive package, which was $1,200. So it was $550 for Long Beach Blue, 6-speed manual was free. I forget the exact base price, but with the options, my car, and it was fully loaded at the time. The only thing you could get extra to that was DCT, and I wanted the manual, which was free. So the only option you could pay for was color and executive package. And my car, MSRP, which I bought it for MSRP, was like $54,700, I think is the price. If you watch my M2 versus 1M comparison, I go through the whole window sticker and you'll see all that. I'll link that video or put it right there, somewhere right there. And this is going to be my spec for the 2019. Now, if you follow the channel, I don't know if I'm actually going to take delivery of this car. It's probably being built when you see this video, so it'll probably be delivered in August. I'm the first allocation of the dealer, so I think their orders are ready in the system. It's a go, all that other stuff. The issue for me is, you know, having the M2 for over 2 years, it's depreciated. I only have 10,000 miles on it, but realistically, if I sold the car privately and then bought the M2 competition, I'll go over what that MSRP is with the options I chose, and then pay the sales tax is essentially my car plus 20 grand. Now, if I trade the car in New Jersey, you get the tax saving. So if you buy, I'm making up numbers, if you buy a car for 50, trade in a car for 40, you would only pay sales tax on that 10,000, the difference. Your state may be totally different. That's what we do here in New Jersey. But if you trade in for a dealer, you're going to save a couple $1,000s in taxes, but you're going to get a couple $1,000s less than it's worth, probably less than that, because you're trading it in. So even if I trade it in and get the tax saving, it's still essentially going to be my car plus 20 grand. So I don't know if it's worth it. I love the S55 engine, though I don't think it sounds as good as the N55. But I don't know if it's worth spending 20 grand for 0.1 second and an extra 40 horsepower. And I'm sure there'll always be hotter versions. There'll be an all-new M2 in a couple years, and there'll be even more powerful engines, and my M2 depreciated. Well, guess what? The 2019 is going to also. So I haven't decided. That 20 grand could buy me another S2000. It can get me a project car. It can get me a whole bunch of things. It could be even a $20,000 down payment on an exotic or something like that. So something to think about, and I haven't made a decision yet. You guys in my other videos are actually voting to decide whether I take this car or not. But the M2 competition, so what I did is I chose, well, let's talk about the base price first. So the base price, according to my order sheet here, is $58,900. And I go through the base price a million times in all the M2 videos I've done the last 2 years. The old base price of the 2016, and obviously they get bumped up every year. Long Beach Blue is still $550 option. Remember, now there's 5 colors. The original M2 came in Long Beach Blue, Mineral Gray, Alpine White, Black Sapphire. Mineral Gray has been dropped, so hold on to your first generation M2 if you have Mineral Gray. Long Beach Blue is back. So is Black Sapphire, Alpine White. They added Hockenheim Silver, which seems to be very popular with people ordering that, and Sunset Orange. Sunset Orange is, I've seen it in person, and it seems like darker than the Valencia Orange that I have on my BMW 1M, but still a cool color for sure. So we have the base price of the car, Long Beach Blue, $550 option. I took the executive package, which is $1,200. Now, I know on the 17 and 18 M2s, the executive package costs more money than that. It was roughly $1,200 on my 2016 M2, so I took it, and that was fully loaded at the time. You pick your transmission, your color, whether you want the executive package or not. Now there's more options available. So again, I spec my order with the executive package, and this time it gives you a couple more goodies. The heated steering wheel, just like the first generation executive package had. You get the adaptive full LED lights. You get the automatic high beams, which I have on my car. New options here, you get wireless charging and a Wi-Fi hotspot, which I don't have on my 2016. And then you get the speed limit info on the dash, on the navigation, tells you what the speed limit is. I have that on my car as well. And then an option I didn't take was the sunroof. Back in 2016, there was no such thing as a sunroof. They're all non-sunroof cars. Then they added the sunroof. The sunroof for the M2 competition 2019, I believe, is just over $1,000. I think I saw it was $1,050, $1,050. And then you can get the M Drivers package, which I also skipped, That's $2,800. That gets rid of the 155 mile an hour speed limit, it delimits that, and it gives you the M driver school. I've done a lot of track days in the past. I've had Corvette race cars. I was even an instructor for a club track group, so I don't need or have time to take an M driver school, though I'd love to take it. And I can erase the 155 with a tune. So, excuse me, to me, the 2800 wasn't worth it. Now, I know most people will probably pick that, and they'll pick the sunroof. I'm a purist. I don't like sunroofs because they add weight. You lose 2 inches of headroom if you ever did want to track your car and wear a helmet, and it raises your center of gravity, so obviously the car would handle slightly better without a sunroof. But I know 99% of the public love sunroofs and would use it. Even in cars that I've owned that come with the sunroof, like I had an Audi S4, it came with a sunroof. I don't think I ever opened it in the 3 years I had that car, the 3.5 years. So I didn't get the sunroof. So if we add up my options, again, base price $58,900, plus Long Beach Blue $550, plus the executive package of $1,200, that gives us a subtotal of $60,650. You add $995 for destination charge, and my total build, and I'm getting the car at MSRP, is $61,645. Now, if you add DCT and you add all those options, you can be up to, I think, as high as $67,000 for every single option. And then, of course, you're going to add your sales tax to that. Now, I've done on my channel, you're voting to whether I get the M2 competition or not. Personally, I couldn't decide if it was worth that extra $20K. You know, if it's a 10K difference, I would do that in a second. But $20K, I'm not sure. That's why I left it up to you, which you're voting in another video. All right, so that's what my spec is. Let me know what your spec is. If you have an M2 competition on order, or you're considering it, or you're never going to order one, just tell me what your spec would be. I'm curious to know. Tell me your color, your transmission, and what of those 3 options you're going to pick. Remember, you have the executive package, the sunroof, and the M drivers. Maybe you want all 3. Maybe you want none of them. Maybe you want 1 or 2 of them. Let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video after this and see what the most popular spec is. And so remember to add those choices down below. And remember, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Like this video and share it with your friends so our channel can grow. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, we post new car videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Take care.